Hello everyone, welcome on into a Sunday session here of Football Manager on Shaun Does FM stream, not episode, number 71 of Rookie to Roddy. Hope you're doing well out there. Welcome in today. Straight into the mix of it. We've got Real Madrid up first versus second. They've got a game in hand. They're 7 points behind us. We want to get out to 10, hopefully, because we do host them. We bet them at the Bernabeu earlier this season. Jude's injured. Someone else who's quite good's injured. Can we get it over them? That's a big one. We then play Barcelona, who knocked us out of the Copa del Rey the very next game away from home. They are, though, 19 points behind us with a game in hand. So they're a bit more further back, but that game could also have quite big implications. And then after back of that, we honestly play a bunch of rubbish teams for the rest of the season in LaLiga, but we also should get into the Europa League knockouts. So there's plenty happening today. There's a prediction live right now for the Real Madrid game. And if you're on YouTube, consider a nice big thumbs up on the stream. Helps out greatly. If you're new around here, on Twitch, then a follow helps out as well. An exclamation mark save if you want to know how we've got to this point of this Journeyman in season number 10. But hope you're doing well out there. Hope your weekend's been going well. And yeah, this is what happened yesterday. We did suffer our first defeat of our entire season in that Copa del Rey against Barcelona. They started Lamine Yamal, which was quite a big difference maker compared to when we bet them earlier in the season. Going back the year, we bet them 1-0 to beat Madrid away, though, 2-1. So I'm kind of hopeful that we can do something. Even 2 draws from those games, I would not hate. And then we get into the rest of it, which, I mean, Atletico Madrid held us to a draw earlier in the season. That was on the road. There's underperforming teams that we take on the rest of the season, so a little bit nervy. Cadiz were actually half decent when we played them, but hopefully we do well. But yesterday, we didn't get through that many games, but we did an okay job. Dropped points at Villarreal, which was a little bit disappointing with them in 16th at the time, but otherwise we're going pretty nicely, and hopefully do a good job these first couple, because there's a reminder of the table. It's really a 2-horse race. Barca, I think, are way too far back. We should be coming first or second, but let's hope we get a good result here against Real Madrid. If we do, that helps us out greatly. But here's what Real Madrid do look like. They're in really good form. They have not lost for quite some time. They've been beating Liverpool. They've been beating Barcelona. They just thumped Malaga in a semi-final first leg of the Copa del Rey. So that's one thing that might be in our favour. I think Barca, they've got a midweek Champions League game, but they do have a 3-0 lead and don't have to travel, so that might not help us out as much as I was hoping there before that second leg, or that game that we play. But yeah, these guys have got European and Cup football to worry about. No Jude, he's out for quite a while, 10 days to 5 weeks, so Chelsea want him. He's a bit crooked, so we'll see how that goes in terms of his body right now. And this guy's out for a while too, and to be fair, does look like a very good player with that value and at that age. They're missing a couple, Real Madrid. So if anyone's still going on that prediction for another 30 seconds, there's some intel in terms of us. We're going to put out our first team. Guillaume Young back from a suspension, I think, in the last game yesterday's stream. We got past Valencia, I believe it was. Mavambo's close to being back. Probably not going to be right for Barcelona, but off the back of that, he'll be there, so that's good, because we had to sign an emergency right winger yesterday, because Anthony's also pretty stuffed. He's out for 3 to 6 weeks. He's retiring into the season. I actually thought that was going to be a bit more long-term, and our backup goalkeeper's got a freaking fractured lower arm too, so we're a little bit injury-prone at the moment. Right wing in particular, but not too bad, to be fair. We can put out a pretty good team for this game that's coming up. Still going with Pelé Mendes up top. I just realised I've been training him in the complete wrong role all season. See, because the fact he's been outperforming Varsev, who's training in the right role, does say something. But we're going with the first team. It's been a very good team for us this season, so let's hope that things continue to go well. I do need to figure out what we're doing with Seafeld, because he wanted like 200k a week next season. I think that would just, no, I can't do that. So we might have to try and get someone younger, and also letting go of Altamira as well. But let's get through the rest of the season first and crack into our first game of the stream. It's a big one. We host Real Madrid We are bypassing the press. That's really it, though. That's the only thing that our arse man suggested. Didn't tell us to stop running at defenders in this game, like against the Barcelona when we played Barca. I think when we get to that game, we'll go balanced if that's the case and not discourage it entirely, because did kind of nuke our attacking any danger that we were creating in previous games. That instruction being turned off or to negative did kind of stuff things up. But this is still a pretty good Madrid team, let's be honest. They have signed quite a few players in their last window as well. They spent like about 150 million. So they're not happy about sitting second. So let's hope that we give them something here. Now let's make sure we don't click the button underneath today, because I've done that last couple of streams. Taylor Gibson. That's not a very Spanish name, but how are you? Look, all about momentum. I like to score the first goal, and look, it's gonna be a really interesting match, this one. But here we go. We're at home. Can we do the double this season over Real Madrid? Last time we're gonna have to play them, seeing as we're not in the cup anymore. That a little bit gutted by that, because we're having such a good season. But yeah, Barca in a quarter-final did kind of come out and do us, but we still in the league got that 0 in our loss column. There's a larger chance than usual it changes today. Real Madrid in the baby blue. They are the heels, make no mistake about it. We're in our green and white, so let's hopefully find a way to at least get something off them. A draw's not a disaster. A loss with the game in hand and with Barcelona coming up off the back of this, that would be interesting. A little bit nervy about how the game might play today too, just because I had a crash earlier getting up to this game, because I tried to do, I went through my player recommendations from scouts, and the game crashed at that point. Of all, oh geez, a couple of chances. I mean, geez, there's a big bus being parked by Madrid here. Is Jose in charge instead of Javi? Because goodness me, Xabi Alonso, sorry, not Javi. But there was a lot of shots in that first little highlight. 4 of them. So it's a little bit, would be nice if we made the most of all those shots somehow, but not quite. But early stages, I mean, it's going to flatter our stats quite a bit from that one highlight, so we maybe give it a little bit of time. Malin at right back's a little bit injured for them, so maybe we can start having a go at him. To be fair, most of our attack of late that's been good has come down that left-hand side anyway, as they try and, well, that was a bit interesting from them. And Lorray comes up nicely for us. Oh, some lovely footy here. Aguilera, can you find someone, please? Yes, he can. João Simoes, not pause alerts. That's, jeez, I've got to stop. Got to get to the right screen. Right. But 1-0, João Simoes. We lead against Real Madrid. If we beat them here, that would be massive. And Aguilera, the genie in a bottle, just stands up Valverde, and this time we just get it through an ever so slight gap in that bus that they're trying to park here, Real Madrid. And Costa can't save it. They are 1-0 down. It's been a very good start. Let's see if it continues though. Oh, we should have won the ball there. We had like a 3-on-1, and somehow Mbappe has kept that, even though Gigam was like right there in front of him. But anyway. No, okay, good. I was petrified they were going to blow a pen in. Now get at this Marine guy while he's injured. No, be off. Someone's got to be offside there, don't they? Didn't look right, and they're not really celebrating a lot. Yeah, good, it's offside, because that did look a bit too easy in the end there, so thankfully get away with that one. So Malin was coming forward once we eventually play this highlight out. It was actually Vinny. The Savinho was fine, so we get away with that. I thought it was a bit early. I thought it was the initial run there, but no. So we get away with that. One of the few attacks that Real have had so far. So, yeah, given we're on top, and to be fair, even if you get rid of that 4-shot opening highlight we had, the stats do suggest we're doing quite well here. So let's hopefully get some pay for that while we can. We'll praise. And we've got a free kick just as that goes through. Lorray to take it. Still not sure if this is the best idea to have a centre-back taking these, but it is what it is. But it goes out to Aguilera, who drives forward. And the mixer! Manix Merck 2-0. Oh, Real. 150 million for what? Haha. 2-0. Don't stuff it up now, guys, please. This is one of the games, though. They need to win a lot more than we do. So if we can beat them, oh boy. Oh boy, but that's a lovely ball, and Merck's running a perfect line. Moline's trying to mark him, and Mbappe just trying to help out because no one else is 2-0 up over Real Madrid. Not holding possession much, but this bypassing the press is working quite well up until this point. Oh, Gigamyan. Was that you? It was, but Vidic's there to tidy up, thankfully. So now Santos, nothing done from you today, please. We're going to let them have the ball, and that's why. And yes, RPM, here he goes. RPM 11, Ronaldo, back to Aguilera. Having a really good game. Both assists. Oh, Simoes, oh, he's just hit it straight at Costa. That was a good chance to make it free right before the half. Both our wingers a little bit tired, but they'll get a break here at the half, and I'm stoked with that first half. You'd think we were playing freaking Osasuna or someone, not Real Madrid. Goodness me, they've done nothing. So, we're not changing a thing. We're playing really well, so let's just address the team. Going well. We'll say they're capable of better. I'm lying. I don't think they are, but we don't want them to switch off. So that's what we're going to do here. And get into it. They've made 3 subs. They've taken off Mbappe for Mastantuano or someone. So that's a bold call. So we've kept Killian quiet. Does not enjoy big matches, I'm guessing. Santos, don't you go Spursy on me after that first half. He's on a 6.7, which is pretty impressive for someone who's had nothing to do. RPM. Oh, that was close to making it 3-0 off the restart. That would have hopefully put the game to bed. Get one more. Just to lock up hopefully 3 points and do a double over Real Madrid this season. In a very big game, considering I've got a throw inside the final third. Simoes, Molina, they link up a few times. Gonna go back to the Ginger Seafield with a horrific pass, but we get away with it because he follows it well. Oh, Merck's been given space. It's another good save from Costa. But we are all over them here. It is one-way traffic. We put it far post, no one home, someone... Yep, okay, it's going to be our throw-in. We'll take that because Fujiyoshi, who's a player they signed in that most recent window for about 60 million, he had some quite good pace built up there. But thankfully we keep it. We're going to get a free kick. Okay, now a foul from him. Don't mind him at the moment, that player. Now Pablo Garcia, it's not really the right angle for him to shoot this. Oh, never mind. Wrong foot and everything, but Costa's got beaten after a couple of really good saves, and we're beating Real Madrid 3-0. It'll still only be with our game in hand, potentially a 7-point gap. And obviously Barcelona up next does make that interesting on the road, being the only team to beat us so far this season. But this is a team that we really wanted to beat because I think Barcelona are honestly too far behind. They'll be 22 points behind after this. And we're going to get out to, for the time being, 10 clear of Real Madrid if we can hold on to this 3-goal lead. We've got a whole week off the back of this too, so we've got a gap. So we don't have to worry about taking off these good players as much. But if we make it 4 like that, maybe we can. Oh my lord, what is this result? We're a bit sloppy yesterday at times. We are cooking for this game. First up, Pablo Garcia pulls it back for Merck, who gets a double. Costa's given a bit of the Harbour Bridge. We love to see that. It's getting a bit tempting to take off these wingers now on Yellow Hearts because that's a big old lead. 4-0 at the hour mark. Was not expecting a blowout like this. They finally got a shot on target, Real Madrid. And Aguilera is tired, so we will make some subs now. We'll get him off, but this is going unbelievably well. I say well, subs. We'll do just one. Not going to change too much. Unless we absolutely have to. For a full week till Barca. Players should recover. And I tell you what, we are just going through them like a hot knife through butter right now. Gigamyan. Waiting for a run. Doesn't quite come yet, so he's going to do it himself. What is Costa doing? Right, 5-0. We can make subs galore now. Right, who's important? And we'll get Garcia off while he doesn't need to be out there for Boafia. We'll get Merck's on a hat trick. I mean, so was Garcia. No, he wasn't. Okay, we'll keep Merck on a hat trick, but let's get Lorey off while he's not playing super well for Gallardi. Give a Boubacar a run for Guillaume. Let's do Lenilson for Molina. We'll change up our defence. But what on earth are Madrid up to today? Nothing, that's what. 5-0. Yes, that's why we're doing the changes. I don't think we're going to concede 6 in 15 minutes, but Guillaume with a wonderful individual effort here has earned a couple of his teammates an early shower because they can go party. But Costa really should be saving that. He has saved a couple of quite good chances before then in either half. But goodness me, this is a statement win, Boafia. Him and Seafeld. Now he does go down quite easily, that fella. Boafia did it in a previous game. It cost us a goal, I think, from memory yesterday. But thankfully we keep the ball. Gomez now. Oh, that was a bit weak. He should have powered there instead of tried to chip it over. Gave Costa time to not think about it, which I don't know if he wants. He probably just need to get him quickly at the moment while he's low on confidence. But this is a performance from this Real Betis team. I'll tell you what, if Xabi Alonso doesn't last in, that gets in trouble at the end of the season, off the back of this, we should be the first name on the shortlist. As Merck puts it in for Vitek, it's off the post, and they just clear it away there through the Flamengo. For Savinho, they hit it clear so Boubacar can get it for us. So that was nearly 6. Here's the replay. And Costa's just done enough here to keep that from going. Well, this wasn't actually that close, but it may make this a save. And Huijsen and Flamengo there have a little bit of a... Nearly got themselves in trouble with each other, but they eventually get away with it. Good little header there from Vitek. Boubacar out to Boafia. We're actually taking the piss with this team here late on against Real Madrid. Simoes, did he stay on? If he has, because no whistle. It's 6-0 over Real Madrid. Holy, they really went too hard in the Copa del Rey. Oh, no Jude, no party. Holy. This Real Madrid team is... How are Barca behind them by 10 points? 6-0. Holy moly. Maybe we need to bypass the press all the time. Goodness me. They are shell-shocked here. It's like they're Barcelona at Anfield or something. Back in the day, obviously, not of the current Liverpool team. Goodness me. But yeah, we have cooked them here. It's marvellous. It's a glorious sight to see. Real Madrid getting their pants pulled down and smacked repeatedly. They're going to score one now. Offside, okay. I actually wouldn't have minded. Would have saved me a clean sheet bonus. That would have topped off what would be a wonderful day. Now the big question, can we back it up at the new camp? Because if we beat Barca too, then holy, we're in a good spot. I suppose there is the chance that when Europa League knockouts kick off, we might be a little bit distracted and could drop some points here and there, but this is a big game, big result against one of the teams who could actually peg us back. Probably the only one who could peg us back. So what a way to start things off today. We'll praise the boys before they come into the sheds. That is a demolition job of Real Madrid. Holy. That is a pumping. 6-0, 10 points clear of them, 22 of Barca, who we play next. But Vinny had a shocker. Mbappe harshly got taken off at halftime on 6.5. Same Valverde. Some good big players did not last in that game. Yeah, the goalkeeper concedes 6 and is the best player on a 7.3. That's a bit of a wild one. But that is, yeah, comprehensive, fellas. I am absolutely stoked with that. Holy. Result of the save. But that should send some pretty big shockwaves through Spanish football. That's a huge one. Yep, all the big crazy stuff from that. Barca did draw the day before too. I think it was against Valencia or Villarreal. So they dropped points on that match day, but that's a huge result. That's a huge result. Holy moly. And Merck continues to be an absolute stud. The German left winger come midfielder. I think we'll be fine here without resting our guys. Saving straight off the back of that. Don't have to try and redo that result. Is Busted thinking about the Arsenal team in game because they're pretty much all 33 or older. But what a freaking result that is. We got Barca. Then we go back to the quick backup. So Girona away could be a potential banana skin. Oh, sorry, back up. Seeing Dyche, his Girona team. But yeah, that is a hammering, magnetizing Merc, exactly. Right, that's fine. Don't mind paying for playing well. And yeah, Barcelona up next. Lamine Yamal, when he's fit, makes quite a big difference to that team. So this could be interesting on the road. They beat us at home to knock us out of the Copa del Rey. This might be another game. I usually change it back to play through the press, but I reckon this might be a game where they want us to bypass it again and probably go balanced from running at the opposition. It clearly works well against Real Madrid, though. That only 3 of our players must be a limit because 5 are on the bench. But I tell you what, if there's any Real Madrid players in there, that's a joke. Don't think there is, thankfully. I'll change it back just because I do just want to see if they tell us to change it. But I reckon we're going to end up back where we were and probably on a balanced dribbling here. They'll probably tell us to just not run at the opposition defence, but if we go balanced, I think it's the good in between. Don't want to completely change what's working for us because that's what cost us in the Copa del Rey. But what a way to start today. 6-0 over Real Madrid. Yeah, Alonso, are you okay, bro? I might have just ended you just quietly. There's not really much to talk about when you thump a team 6-0. Tell you what, that's done wonders for the goal differential, if nothing else, too. If they do catch us, they've just played another game, Real Madrid, so they've caught us up, so they're back to 7. That was very quick. What happened there? Sunday to Wednesday. Oh, that's a bit filthy. But they've just got the job done over at Villarreal. That boy is crazy. Would you loan a fringe player? I'd try to. Yeah. Just wherever you have gaps that you need to fill, really, is when you can't afford to buy someone's probably the right way to do it. If there's no real players that have the potential to, in the long term, improve your squad, that's when you probably go for a loan of a fringe player, like someone with like 2-star current and potential. If the potential's under 3 stars, and yeah, that's probably when if I needed someone desperately, I'd go for a loan of a fringe player. Then the only thing is, the clubs can be a bit funny about what they'd actually want playing time wise. But I'd consider it, depending on the budget I have. Very much a club by club sort of basis. Right, so we are away to Barcelona next up. So let's get a prediction going for this one off the back of a 6-0 win over Real Madrid. There's a bunch of release clauses. Let's give Guillem a match. Of a 19-year-old, don't really trust him. Backup striker. Does he have good potential? If you can get I mean, if he has good potential, I'll probably just rock with him anyway. But 5-star. Oh, jeepers. What's his current? If he's like 2-star current, I'd just give him a crack anyway as a backup. 2.5. Oh god, yeah. I'd just rock with him. But if you want that extra like in behind depth, if you get an injury, then yes, if loaning in a fringe player might not be the worst idea. But of like 2.5-star current, 5 potential, I reckon you may as well have a crack with that. As we get Famillicao in the round of 16 in the Europa League. So that looks like a kind draw. Let's see what else happened there. Girona got the team that beat Brighton. Oh, good man. Yeah, it's personal preference, but if they got that much potential, you have to play them at some stage to get there. Leon PSV is quite big. Monaco PAOK. Brighton got knocked out. Okay. So it's just Newcastle left from the Prem. Brighton did not have a good season in Europe, so that's interesting. Yeah, anyway, Famillicao, we should be able to get past them, I think. They are third in Liga Portugal behind well, they're not actually that far off Porto Benfica, and they're well ahead of Sporting as well. Your backup just got 18. Holy yeah. That's wild. 18 loan offers. That's a lot. Jeepers creepers. That seems like a very, very large amount. Oh no. Don't want to see this. Don't be for too long. 2 to 3 days. Food poisoning. Hopefully that includes today. And he's fine for the Barca game. He wants an improved contract. I had to do this with Jesus, our under-19 goalkeeper. But he wanted a new contract. I was like, yeah, cool. But then he wanted to be a first-choice goalkeeper, and he's like 1-star current ability. So that I've transfer listed him because don't be such a knob. Right. The club can't. Okay, fine. We'll try and talk to you, Christopher. Now, do not, Okay, he's going to want quite a bit of... He wants to be a squad player. How about a fringe? Fringe. Or... yeah. No? Okay, fine. You're going to be a knob too, are you? How about this? Haha. You douche. Also, now, yes, you wanted to be a squad player and you're not good enough, Christopher, so go do one. You find yourself having too many good players. Oh, what you, jeez, poor you. No. It is, yeah. You can hold players quite easily in FM sometimes. So how the heck are we the favourites for this? Away at Barcelona, who, I mean, admittedly, we've only lost one game all season. It was to them. It was to them. So as long as Jamal's not injured again, we should be pretty. Well, this should be a bit of a tricky one. I suppose a 6-0 over a team 10 points above them will do that. I'm just going to disappear very quickly and turn on the aircon. Hold on. All right, we're back. Sorry. I think it's a bit too easy of a team second save. Oh, the Pro League. 6 times. What club? Don't mind me asking. It's all right, though. You got to build your confidence up. Oh, Club Bruges. Okay, yes, I suppose that does make sense. Second save. So about 6 times. Okay. How are you doing in Europe, though? Because that's probably the next step, isn't it? Try and get them like competing deep in Europe. Knocked out round. I mean, round of 16 is not too bad, to be fair. Again, especially against a Prem team like Arsenal, so you're doing a pretty good job. Depends if you're sort of getting sick of the Belgian league. If you feel like you need to move on, if you want to keep having a crack at to try and get a result in the Champions League, really. I mean, I don't mind those sort of saves. I've done Builder Nations, which is very repetitive, but until you start doing stuff in Europe, I don't mind a grind, but no, it's a bit different for different people. All right, tactical advice. Real Madrid have won. It's a shame, so they're going to get the gap for a wee while back down to 4 points. Hence why that win over them was freaking massive. Because if we didn't beat them and then drop points or lost to Barca, we would get in a bit of trouble. And they would have had the chance to go ahead of us. So thankfully, we bashed them in because the goal differential is going to be quite good as well. Garcia's back in time for the game. I love to see it. That food poisoning just all right in time. But yeah, we've got a 4-point gap, so it's going to at least stay that way. Yeah, I think Barca, even if they beat us here, are probably too far behind. Who are you, Dearden? I mean, you don't look bad. We'll scout you, especially for that price, actually. Now, tactically, what do they want us to do? Okay, they don't hate us playing for the press, but we will. So we will play for the press then, because that's what we usually do. But we're going to just go balanced instead of encouraging the dribbling, because in the cup we went on the discouraged side, and it didn't really work that well. So we'll just keep doing what works. Also, I'm scouting goalkeepers for next season as well. Just think Santos is going to get a bit a bit old and probably a good time to try and replace him. And yeah, DMs as well. Those are probably the areas looking ahead, probably a bit too far in advance. So Garcia is he still? Really? It's a flu. You'll be fine, won't you? Mavambo is not quite right, is he? Yeah, it's a shame. That would have been perfect timing. And you might have to risk Garcia with a flu here. Said he returned earlier today, so I thought he'd be fine. But here we go. Barcelona. So 2 minutes ago, we don't need to save. Okay. Can we go 7 points clear again of Real Madrid? This would be huge if we get a result here. He can shortly play. Where was the... Can I go back and check the fitness test? Pass. Yep, you're fine. If they say you can play, you can play. Pablo Garcia, captain. You can front up here, and then maybe he'll give you a rest against Girona, because I just saw they haven't won in 5 in a couple of days' time. So let's get into it. Hopefully you can do something similar. You legitimately pick up where you left off last time, guys. Because if you can beat Real Madrid 6-0, these guys lost to Real Madrid by only a goal. Well, no, it's the new camp, but still. I'm not too sure. Yeah, put ourselves in a good position. And hopefully, yeah, revenge. I should have used that team talk. But here we are, the new camp. Another 4-3-3. There's not many teams in Spain that rock the 4-3-3 alongside us. So we'll see how things go. But the only team that's defeated us so far this season, albeit in the Cup, I think they're way too far back. Even from Real Madrid at this point. But if we beat these guys, then, oh boy, it's looking really good for a LaLiga title in our first full year here at Betis. Couldn't get it done last year because I only joined in December. But this is a team that just is a bit more of a kryptonite for us with some of the ingredients they've got. Like the Yamal's not playing. So it's weird how they use him in the Cup and not the League. So that extra is quite big. Because he's the one player that terrorised us in that Cup game. And even a point from this, to be fair, would not be awful as well. If we can get it out to 8 clear of Real Madrid, it's still pretty nice. Given that we've got through a lot of the big games. We did. So we left in December of last year. Real Betis came and headhunted us, and we decided to leave because it looked like a decent job, and they had a £150 million transfer budget, as we get very stuttery. See, it's the same save, same Journeyman save. Right, can we get that? Ooh. Okay. That was a little bit lucky, as the commentary said. First highlight we see, and it's Barca on the attack, but stats-wise, we're doing well. Although, it is Barca getting the ball quite often here. Souza. Back to that bloke, who I'm not going to try and say his name. Samu. Comadeva. Do they have any normal names in this team? Fernandez. Oh, please be off. I hope he's off, because Santos has really not tried there, is he? I think it might be a goal, though. Oh, no. You're good. Okay, because, yeah, he went full Spurs on me there, did Santos, and did not really try. Being a former Spurs player, but just to be clear, that's why we're saying he goes Spursy. He's a mile off, actually. Duavos. I know we're in Spain, but can you get some normal names on this team, Barca? I'm actually missing Yamal right now. At least I know how to say his name. Oh, jeez. Okay, we're going to get that back, thankfully, but this has not been the most impressive half highlight-wise we're seeing from us. Merck back to Seafield. Luray. Aguilera. What can the junior bowl do? He finds Molina, Simoes. Right, now we're in the right part of the field. Oh, he's going to take them on. Lovely. I think he went off there. No, yeah, he did. Okay. They played on just a little while there, and I thought, oh, there was a chance, but no. And now Barca are back on the somewhat attack. Can we win it off them? RPM, you going to do anything? No. Okay. Uh-oh. Seaval's going to have to defend. This is his job being a DM. Uh-oh, pull back. Just, okay. It's a very weird game, this one. I feel like stats-wise we've been slightly on the front foot, although position does suggest that we're not up to a lot. We've got a really late highlight, though. Can we make it 1-0 and sort of FM them late here in the half? At least based on the highlights we've seen. Garcia. Merck off the post. Garcia is actually struggling on that flu too on a 6.3, so maybe we should take him off. But that's half time. I might go proper balanced in this. Just because we were so good when we bypassed the press last time. With that 6-0 win over Real. Do I trust Boafia? I think I'm going to have to in this situation because Garcia still a bit crooked, not going too well. Uncle there is not having his best game out there either, so we'll get Gomez on the wing. No one else out there is going awfully. Midfield's average, but so are the bench options. Merck's been one of our better players all season. So a couple of changes, and we'll just hope that that gets us a bit more pay. But to be fair, this wouldn't be a horrific result at the new camp, having lost to them at home in the Copa del Rey. Was, of course, our only defeat this season. But yeah, for whatever reason, Barca just giving us way tougher games in this season than Real Madrid are, despite the fact they're like 10 points behind Real Madrid, who have been the kings of Spain all the way through the save. And Darth Leg with the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Sorry, I'll just let the flute play out. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to my Journeyman save. We're at Real Betis in this 10th season of the save. It's only our second one here. Hello, Darth. Welcome in, everyone. So yeah, it's only our second season at this club. But we are currently top of the Liga. We just beat Real Madrid 6-0. We're playing Barcelona right now. Hoping to keep our gap on top. Barca are a bit too far behind to catch us, but we are having a really good season. Just struggling in this game because whatever reason, Barca are just a bit tougher to beat for me than Real Madrid are. But we'll make some changes because some of these guys aren't playing very well in midfield. And up front either, we'll try and get the attack going. Yes, yep, the good old, was it Imperial March? I'm going to leave Merck out there. He's too good to take off. But we'll get Ondo and Varsev on. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. It's a real stalemate, this one. But thank you very much, Darth Leg. I take it you were playing FM. Otherwise, if you weren't playing FM and you came here with that it's a pretty wild occurrence that you've come into with that being the raid noise. Right, we'll get Gallardi on for a yellow card of Vidic, and that will be our last sub. Still 0-0. Not an awful result for us, honestly. There's a highlight, but for who, Jeff? It's for them. Well, hopefully there's plenty of time for it to not be, but Rafinha, Deval, out to Adinho. Kiwi, definitely a Kiwi. Goodness me. No, I'm a Kiwi. I'm not in chains. Oh, geez, I thought that one got past Santos. Sorry, that was a bit harsh. Right, I might actually go full bypass the press here, just because it looked a bit rusty today. Let's go off that. Encourage. Need to make sure. Oh, you're in English. Oh, good. You know, definitely a Kiwi. It is old school, but I've got a New Zealand cricket shirt on right now. Hopefully we finally win a blimmin' World Cup in the morning. Not that I'm going to wake up for it because it's on a mental time. But I would love it if we beat India in their home Tampa pitch. Another little draw against Barca. So it wasn't the most entertaining game, but look, 4 points against Real Madrid and Barca. I think you take that. So we'll move on from that. Yeah, didn't play as well as we can, but happy with the result. So that's good. We still haven't lost a league game this season, touch wood. I'm pleased, and we move on. Yeah, it's a solid result. Nice deceiving. So 5 clear of Real Madrid, and your Barca are miles back. That's surely going to rule them out of the title race. So that's good. We've got through a large, well, yeah, we've got past those teams that are the really, really good ones around us in the second part of the season. Really, how long has it been? 8 hours without a goal. Okay, I don't think it'd been that bad, actually. We will. Maybe it's time to bring Vasiev back in. But let's just sort this out so we do what we normally do here. There we go. Right. And what, 6.97, 6.9. I mean, they're both not going that well this season. So I might just leave old mate Pereira Mendes in there for the moment. RPM 11. You read POM wrong. Oh. Right, a short backup, so we better rest some people here. Before we take on Sean Dyche's Girona, who were a semi-decent team last year. They're 10th at the moment, so hopefully this is a team that we can beat. Get that prediction done, and then we can start a new one shortly. But we're on the road, so we've got this LaLiga, and then we've got a Europa League round of 16 tie, so it's all kicking today. Big Games Deluxe. And thank you, Dar, for the follow as well. Yeah, sure, bro. Just for the absolute confirmation, I am not a lying Australian. I'm, in fact, a true New Zealander. Now I will just sort out the recovery so they don't train my players after a Europa League game, because that'd be dumb. Even though I hate doing this on this year's game. Jokes on, yeah, mate. Got to lean into it, don't you? You got to lean into it. It was there. It was Fush and Chops. Or 4th place medals. I don't know what else we're known for in New Zealand. But right, that should sort that out. Right. Coaching. Yeah, that'll work. Roberto. Cool, that'll work too. Okay. Oh, jeepers. Scouts have been busy. Okay. Are you on the short list? Get rid of you then. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah, hopefully it changes overnight in the cricket final. But it's pretty unlikely, isn't it? India at home in a final. Ain't going to be easy. Right, Girona. Girona. Let's get past them. Hopefully, keep this perfect season going. We're away, aren't we? Yes, let's get that right, Shaun. We do a prediction. So if you want to try and earn some channel points, I think most of the things still punish me. Can't remember if I paused some of them during the beta save and forgot to unpause some of the things, but some of the real brutal stuff. But if you want to try and earn some ferns, there's your chance. If you can either go for Shaun Does FM or Sean Dyche. I think he's still in charge there at Girona. Oh, yep, it's the classic. So Mavambo's back. Pacey boy, so love that. even if he's not quite fit. Aguilera, 1 to 3 days. Might be a bit touch and go. That's our left winger, so that's slightly annoying. Okay, I've lost Simeone. Cadiz have been beaten. That's, I mean, let's be fair at this point, unless it's Real Madrid getting beaten, doesn't really impact us too much. Yeah, exactly. We got some history with Mr. Dyche on this year's game. This save, and also we took over Forest in the beta because Chris Wood things. Back when he was actually, you know, the real life manager of Forest. Right, what do they want us to do here? Not a lot. Cool. Nothing different to what we were already doing. Love that. Don't have to change how we play like we did for the last 2 games. Well, I probably should be considering keeping what we did for the Real Madrid game, shouldn't I? For 6-0 pumping of them. Right, save the game quickly. And let's crack into this one. Exactly, that's the one. He's a poor, yeah, it's freaking herring ball. Right. Yeah, KG press conference. Let's fresher you. Yeah. Little ginger minja. Right. So Aguilera, a genie in a bottle. He can't play here. So let's get Gomez in. Who else do we put on the... I mean, Mavambo can kind of play. Just don't know what we do with... I mean, Garcia can go left wing. We'll be fine. So Gomez at left wing. He started for us last season. He should be fine. First team outside that. Do I go with Farsev up top? He's probably better than RPM. But his stats this season I don't think are as good. So we stay there game. I might wait till the Europa League to give Farsev a crack. Honestly, not long ago, it was, I tried it in the years before, never really got into it, but then, off the back of COVID, I did, actually. So I was really dumb. I didn't even do it during COVID. It was after COVID, for whatever reason. Could have, like, filled in so much time, but for some reason waited till just as that whole lockdown was finishing. So, yeah, fully getting into it. So that would have been what, FM20? FM19, 20? So not super long. Been aware of the game for quite a while longer, but just, you know, I was young, dumb, and career moding on FIFA until it got too easy. So, yeah, I made the transition eventually. Derek, when I try to register players, I can't seem to confirm it. Is it right before the first game of the season? Because that would be very weird. Unless the registration window's already closed. It's... Yeah. But if you're not quite... Yeah, oh, really? So it's right before, so you're about to click into the game, because sometimes... It'll prompt you at some stage to actually register your squad, and that's when it works properly. You'll get an inbox item. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on then in that case. Maybe do a save and reload and see if that works, but yeah. I don't know. You might have to report that on the bug forum, I suspect. Also check it's the right competition as well, I suppose, if you're in more than one. Because if it's a European comp, it does some funny stuff as well. That's weird. Ugh. And the... what was I going to say? And you're still in that window you can actually register players, or you should be able to. The only thing I can think is if you're in like Spain like I am and they've got salary caps or something. Oh. Oh, thank God for Santos there. Because, yeah, that could be interesting. Okay, that's... I have no idea then, sorry, man. That seems super weird. I am at a bit of a loss there. Off the top of my head, anyway. Oh, 95-96, jeepers, yeah. You've been in it for a while. Jeez, I tell you what, we're not playing well here, are we? Did we use up all our goals against Real Madrid? Get out to him. I can see what's going to happen here. Okay, thankfully they skied it. Blasted Real Madrid, and I mean, the draw against Barca's okay. Hopefully we work our way into this one. Holding the ball, so I suppose we should get some chances. Okay, guys, can we get the ball? There we are, right. That's what we need. A bit of time on the ball, please. Oh, jeez, guys, what are we doing today? Martin for them. Blocked shot. Oof. We're not playing well, are we? Corner, don't see it. Cool. Jeez, they're getting all the highlights here. Oh, there we are. Oh, jeepers, game. Oh, what's happening in this one? Nothing going right. Delphi. For Blaga. The way this is looking. Oh, dear. What are we doing there, Luray? Okay. Hopefully that was the highlight. The foot save there from Santos. Unless we win it off them. But haven't looked likely of doing that too much so far in this game. There we are. Right. Counter-attacking goal, please. No. What are we doing today? Jeepers. Yeah, maybe try that. Right. Come on, guys. Can we play some football, please? Simoes. Oh, wow. FM'd them hard here. First thing we've seen of us all game, and that's somehow gone under the keeper, given that the full Harbour Bridge. Gomez's nice ball forward. And this is a... I thought he was going to cut inside and take on the shot. He's just shot that, and how the keeper's let that go past him, no idea, but 1-0. Which is quite undeserved based on the highlights we're seeing. So we'll take that. I suppose we praise. Yeah. I was expecting him to cut inside there and put it on the right foot, but he's just had a pot shot and it's worked. So fair play there, Simoes. But we're not playing that well here, so I'll take a 1-0 lead. As Garcia takes this short. Okay, this is better football. This is better football. And then we blast it over the bar. And he's offside anyway. And it's half time. Okay, so 1-0 up. Weird half that. Weird half. Dominating position. Hold on, referee. Still making subs. We'll get Molina off here for the Nielsen on a yellow. Garcia is a bit cooked. Try and give him like 15 more minutes just because Mavambo's coming back from injury. And I might actually give Vasiev a crack in the second half here with Pereira Mendez's form, but pretty average first half. Definitely go better. That's what we'll say here. Actually mean it this time, unlike the Real Madrid game where I thought we were playing very well, but need to keep them switched on. This time I do mean we can probably play better. That's very kind from them. Just giving us the ball back. It does happen a lot in this year's game, that, from the restart. Especially back when we were doing women's football in this save. Okay, is that... Oh, jeez. We do get that ball back, thankfully. The Nielsen and Gomez linking up. Seafold. Gomez. Is going to fizz it in there for someone. Yes. Oh, jeez. Could have put some pressure on him a little bit more. Literally get a block on that and it's a goal. Okay, we're still on the attack though. Simoes scored our first. Back to Gomez. In there. Merck. Oh, it's a good save. And I'm not sure about the back heel there. But I suppose we get the ball back, so it's okay. And now Martinez, handy player. At least he was on 24. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Ah, offside. Okay. Thought we were going to get a corner out of that, but there's an offside in there. Yeah, depends on the player, honestly. For me, myself. And how their recent form's been. Okay, Garcia's apparently going really well now. No, he's stuffed now. Right, let's get Mavambo on. Run at defence, 17 pace and 20 acceleration or whatever it is. He should be fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it now, isn't it? No, because Gomez is knackered now. Cool. Now, oh, shite. Yeah, okay. I should have left that right. Merck can play left wing. So we're fine. Sorry, I thought I'd absolutely stuffed up my subs there. With the lack of left wingers, Calvo can play there, but I'd rather not. So we'll get Ondo on and move Merck to left wing. But yeah, I do... Fitness is the main thing for me in rating, but if someone hasn't scored for 8 hours, apparently I should... Yeah. Maybe if you... Both our strikers are late and not doing great on the goal-scoring front. Right, Gigamian, you need to come off, don't you? For our final sub. Let's get a Boubacar on for you. 80 minutes. Let's start to go a little bit time-wasty, seeing as this... It's a bit of a tight game. We've been a lot better in the second half, but it's not been a great performance by our standards, given Girona in their recent form. And there's a highlight. Let's try and get the ball from it, guys. Oh dear. No, don't concede now. I'll be a lot less happy with a draw here than I was at Barcelona. Hit it away. Defend. Guys, defend well. No, what are you doing? Okay. That was just scaring me, wasn't it, that highlight? Frickin' FM. Just wanting to make me worry. And we're going to get away with a pretty average performance. Yes, eventually. They did have a couple of set-piece chances late, but a 1-0 win. We grind out a result. That's what we need to do sometimes in a title race. Well, I suppose a title race. 1-0 on the road. Take that, Dice. We actually diced you a little bit there. The superior Shaun. My name's spelt correctly, so suck on that scene. Where you pick up a result. Oh, Real Madrid have also got away with murder there. 4-3. Exactly. It's it. And to do it with a bit of an FMing too is quite nice, at least at the time the goal was scored. Helps our chances. Yeah, don't know if we played that well. So, 8 points clear. I thought that Real Madrid played and beat LaLiga by a goal. But anyway, maybe that was an old article. Well, I've got another quick backup here, I think, so we need to get these players rested. And hopefully we'll be good. You're on rehab, good. Just check who else is on rehab. Nah, Anthony and Manal are still out quite long term, but we should be able to put Aguilera back in for this game. And yeah, that should be sweet. Right. Oh, 3 AM, yeah, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, get some sleep, bro. No, thank you very much for the raid, though, Duff. Greatly appreciate it. I'll drop you a follow at some stage when I'm able to. But thank you very much for the raid. Greatly appreciated. So let's carry on. So we've got Malaga up next, who did just push Real Madrid. They are in 16th. So at home, would like to think we can get a result here. Then we've got Famalicão in the Europa. Real Sociedad in between those games is going to be a little banana skinny. Probably one of the better teams we've got left to play this season alongside Atletico. Right, let's keep going. Yep, the finances are in the mud. Exactly. No worries, Duff. Catch you around, hopefully. Right, mentoring's good. Merck, player of the month, absolutely. What a beast. 5 matches, 4 goals from midfield. Oh, he's dedicated to me. Oh my god, we just unbeaten in this. Acknowledge me. Probably need to turn that sound effect up, don't I? But at this point, just give me the Manager of the Year award. Seriously, don't think I've not won a Manager of the Month yet. But yeah, Malaga not going well. They're going for 4-3-3 as well. But yeah, hopefully we bash these guys. All surprise result. For who? For who, Jeff? For who? Not Real Madrid. So I don't care. Honestly. Yeah, I really don't care that Valencia lost. They're in the bottom half, aren't they? I think that's the opposite of a surprise result. But right, we're at home. Let's get another prediction going for this one. Been a little while since we've been at home. Maybe that's when the goals are going to flow again like they did when we pumped Madrid first up. So let's get a prediction going. If you want to try and earn some ferns, yeah, we'll be fine. Just do what's working. Keep the morale high. And then Europa League knockout time. All kicking off. Okay, there's a bunch of our Japanese boys from back at Tokyo. Their release clause is expiring. And here we go, Saturday game. So nice. She's got quite a good gap between this and Famalicão, which is nice. So who is going to be fit and available? Hopefully everyone. I think we stick with RPM for this up top. That's the only real one I'm debating is what we do up top. Neither of our strikers a great goal scoring touch. But hopefully we get their act into gear here. At home against 16th place and not great form. And yeah, Mavambo's still working his way back. Oh, Anthony's on rehab. He's not registered because we had to give an actual emergency for while Mavambo was out. So we'll get him on rehab though before he retires. Sort that out for him. The GOAT. And let's crack into it. Right. Aguilera back in at left wing. What can the genie in a bottle do? Hopefully the physio rubs in the right way pre-match. Make sure he doesn't get injured. Can get some goals for us. And yeah, that I suppose. completely had no impact, but thankfully I know what to do. I have faith. Right, Fernando Iglesias, you Enrique's brother. Real Madrid, just our game, mate. We're so clear of them, they don't matter. What do you attribute your recent home? Yep, we're fans, all about the fans. Nothing to do with the players who actually do the job. And let's crack into it. The 4-3. So, yeah, 2 teams that play a 4-3-3. There's a few more of these popping up now. Teams ditching their 4-2-3-1s because the 4-3-3s are superior. Based on us. So they are in the orange and the blue. And we, of course, at home in the green and white. While our goalkeeper looks like a freaking wiggle, Inter Milan wiggle or something. But should really be comfy for us, you'd like to think. We can beat Real Madrid 6-0 at home, then, you know. This should be a nice one. Or RPM. Yes, we kept the faith. No way he's off there. Come off it, game. They're clapping. It's got to be a goal, doesn't it? There we are. Right. VAR checking that. Seriously. Merc. Like what was the VAR check for there? Anyway, 1-0. That's the main thing. Good early goal. Get on top of them early. Push them in the mud. AKA the relegation zone. And RPM his first goal, and that would probably be about 9 hours now. And hopefully grab a cushion sooner rather than later. Because while we've been relatively solid defensively today, we do have the ability to leak a goal in these games that we do dominate sometimes. The classic one shot, one on target, one goal conceded sort of thing. Oh, that's a nice ball for RPM. Garcia. And the RPM. Oh, it's a good save from, was it Fukius? Glance and look at the goalkeeper's name. Merck to take the corner. Anyone home? No. Full. Yes, but Fuida, yes. Okay. But that would have been Vidic who put that one over the bar. Ooh, seeing a fair bit of this highlight. Takes it short. They're going to go over the top. It's actually paid off. Fair play. Antonio rocking the ponytail. They go deep. That's easy for Molina. Right, can we launch another attack here? Hopefully you can, because otherwise been watching a lot of this for no reason. Oh, RPM, what a finish, but he's off apparently. Oh. Don't rule that out. They aren't. Oh. Damn, that was a really good finish from RPM that time. Ronaldo 11. Right, let's actually see when the ball got played. Just not a lot in it. Just a half stride. So it's a shame. Should have been 2. Only a goal up still. And don't know. See, this is what I was saying earlier. If they score from this, going to be our own darn fault for not taking chances earlier. Whoop, is he off? Get out to him, guys. Oh, yeah, lucky. Right. Off the post. Get away with it, thankfully. That is exactly why we need a second goal in this game. Praise, because we're well on top, but it's a little bit dicey. Is he going to try and make their way out from the back? Fui Diaz. So RPM, just shoot up there, mate. Just shoot up there. Start your sprint now. Oh, okay. Cool. Great highlight. Love your work, FM. That was a key highlight, wasn't it? And 1-0. On top, but could be doing a little bit better. putting these guys away more. No one's playing badly though. So we'll tell them they're doing well but can do better yet again. And crack into a second half. Just making a little bit of hard work of this. Against 16th in the league. Gigamyan's a 6.5. Well, he was. Now he's okay. 0.1 higher, but just doing enough at the moment without really putting a foot down. Okay, I was about to demand more. Let's see what happens from this highlight. Gigamyan starts to stroll forward. And there for Garcia, Merck. Alright, here we go. Starting to get stuff going. Gigamyan. Gonna fizz one in eventually. Oh no. Okay, Seaveld. Long Ranger. Oh, what a review. That's a good reaction save from Fui Diaz. Fair play. Because I thought that was going in once the deflection happened. It's not like people on FM26 are great dealing with reactions from anything really. So we'll demand more. And Garcia free kick scored against Real Madrid from, honestly, a far tougher angle than this. Oh, okay. Decent save again from their goalie. Keeping them in the game at the moment. Can we just put these guys away? Come on, guys. Stop playing with your food. Let's end it. Get that cushion goal. Aguilera back to Merck. Seaveld in a ton of space. That's just didn't quite dip in time. Come on, guys. Let's put them away properly. Set piece. Okay, we don't usually score from set piece that often. Garcia whips it in. Cleared away. The Genie's there to pick it up though. Back to Leray. Garcia. Far post. Gigamyan. RPM. Okay. There, finally. Finally get a 2-goal lead. That took a while. I thought he was playing a ball back in there for Garcia after all that, but it's just slipped through to our striker and he's now picked up a double. As we get some classic FM26 things. Aguilera picks out actually, no, sorry. Yeah, Leray. Then real floaty ball out to Garcia. Back to Gigamyan. I thought this was looking for Garcia, but he's done well, the RPM. To put that one away, so we've eventually got the lead we're after now. Just keep an eye on player fitness here, I think, for the late stages. And now's the time. So let's start to ring the changes, I think. Freshen up the defence a bit. Centre back should be fine, to be fair. Simoy's living a bit of an average game. Let's get Ondo on. Gomez, we'll save one sub up in case something weird happens. But we are all good and a little bit scratchy, but a 2-0 win. Finishing could have been better, but yeah, 3.06 XG, 33 shots, 16 on target. 2-0. Could have been a touch better. For the moment, we go 11 clear of Real Madrid. Just a good win. We'll call that a good win. Nothing too special. And next up, Europa League. Against Famalicão. From over in Portugal. And RPM back in goal scoring touch too, which is much needed. Right, the post-match, Alejandra. Yep, defence is going well at the moment. So, yeah, 2 games in hand, so that could go back down to a 5-point gap still. In a good spot. Yes, good game from you, Pereira. We'll do a rest just to be sure, but they should be pretty sweet here, these guys, with the gap we've got. And also get the light on. It's getting a bit dark in here. Just give me 1 sec. Maybe 2, but we're back. Right. So into the Europa League round of 16, we finished second in the league phase behind Newcastle. As our backup DM gets injured, hopefully it's not too bad. Real Madrid, they've got Almeria, so they should be fine there. 1 to 2 days, that's perfectly fine. He'll be fine by the time we get to that Europa game, where we might rotate a touch. Although they're in quite good form, aren't they? But it's a good chance to give it like a Vasi of a run up top instead of RPM and maybe a few other players who probably need a bit of game time now that we're not in the Copa del Rey. Oh, the Women's World Cup coming up into the season. So we're in March now. We can't be far off a youth intake, actually. Next month or so. 4-1 Real Madrid, that's the result I really care about. So they are still giving us a little bit to worry about if we do drop points. He's a right back, so I don't want him sticking to the left side of the pitch. And yeah, not the right sides for either of those players. You silly ass man. Oh wait, Alex, you're no good. Let's get you off the shortlist. Alrighty, yep, Gilliam, you can get some minutes for the under-19s. Loneys are doing okay. Molina and Hazelwood in particular. Ricardo Pepe going decently as well. I'm pretty sure there was a future fee included in that loan to Tigres. Hopefully there was. Can't remember now. It was the start of the season. Just try and get over his wage for the whole salary cap here in Spain. But they do reckon this is going to be quite a close game. So, given there's a game in between, we'll probably just do a one-off game prediction here. So we'll put that up now. I might rotate a little bit, but hopefully it'll still have the depth on these guys. If we can get a good result on the road, that'll be quite nice before maybe we can think about going even more rotate for the second league and focusing on these LaLiga games just to try and keep that gap over Real Madrid. Right, there's an injury there, but I think that's to a youth squad member, so that's okay. Okay, they force high turnovers, so we will bypass the press. But that's all change. 7 to 10 weeks. But he is a youth player and he's not a very good one, so we can cope with we can cope with that. Lost to a Real Oviedo youth team. That's not great. Despite being an Oviedo fan. That's not good because they're not a LaLiga team currently. But here we go, Europa. Now, what do we do here with selection? I'll give Vasev a run. Up top, we'll definitely do that. Give him a chance to impress and try and work his way back into the first team, being the regular starter. Now, a couple of guys on yellows, we could give them a rest here. So let's give Altamiro was a little bit injured, but he should be fine. We'll go Gallardi instead of Lorel on a yellow. Sorry, it's my jangles. Who else maybe could use a run? Mavambo's still a bit. Maybe the second half will give him a run. Anyone else? Might just leave it for a moment. Who's giving me a Napoli? Huh. Good luck, Ange. It's a bit of interest now, guys, but I think we'll go with that team. So it's mostly a good team. We'll try and put them all in the first league. Geez, Merck's having some season. 20 goals, 14 assists from central midfield. Let's get into it. Famalicão in Portugal. Get a good result here, and as I said, we can maybe think about going even more rotate in the second league. It's not a team, looking at their list, that strikes too much fear, so hopefully we'll get a good job done here. Yeah, they're a good team, but let's fresh them. Yep, sure, hopefully it's good. Right, good old Europa League anthem time. Another one going 4-3-3 against us. Hopefully do a job against them. But here we go. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so both teams got the Temu uniforms, unfortunately. Our green numbers on the back of the green V, which is just brilliant for trying to figure out who's taking the penalties and whatnot. Famalicão in the white with the yellow and blue, navy blue hoop. What an atmosphere. Here we go. Europa League time, the knockouts. Look like a good draw. Let's try and make the most of it. Pretty quiet so far. We do have a free kick though, which is essentially a corner from where it is. Pablo Garcia. And we're going to go short. No, far post. Gallardi! There we are. Daniele Gallardi comes in the team, does the business. 1-0 up, inside 15 minutes on the road. That's what you like to see. Pablo Garcia whips it far post, and the goalie's just not paying attention. Gets beaten there because he's just flopped. But first shot of the game, and we get a goal. So we'll praise the guys for that. Don't know if I like this situation though. Peanut with the free kick. Tell you what, it was a little whippy one, but thankfully not on target. I think we picked up a yellow there too. Yeah, Molina. So we'll Nielsen at half time again. To be fair, this has been relatively even so far. You'd even say shots-wise, the home team. Giving us a bit to think about. So it's one of those clubs that last couple of FMs, they are like sneaky good in Europe. They usually develop to be quite good. If we can get a result on the road, that'll be quite nice against them. Uh-oh, space galore. Yep, I can see it coming a mile away. Right, Jordan James, that's our first goal we've conceded in freaking ages. 1-1. James on there initially to Kelly, and yeah, Altamira's kind of left his man like he's Shay Fihaki, if he watched Super Rugby last night, goodness me. And 1-1. Probably deserve that stats-wise, though. We haven't been great. They've been giving us a bit to think about, so going to be locked up at the half. Which, honestly, not ideal, because we're taking this quite seriously, although I see Girona losing to, like, a meme, so that's okay. Vaseva 6.5, bro, you've got to pick it up, but we'll leave you out there for the moment. Just change our left back, and, yeah. Just fire up, guys, come on. Should be doing better than these guys. It's not great so far. Vasev 6.4, I might have to get him off. I'm actually kind of looking forward to when a good bid comes in for him, because he did want to leave the club, but no one bid enough for him. Simway's not having his best game, so Ondo for you. We'll get RPM up top. A 6.5 for Garcia after getting an assist, a little bit random. Let's give him a Bumbo run, his sort of comp really. Pacey boy, run out the defence. See what he can do, but we'll demand more here. 1-1 on the road's not bad, but it just makes us we'll have to go a bit more serious into that second leg. Especially if we go 2-1 down, then we definitely do, and this will only be our second defeat all season. Jeez, it's just slack from us here, isn't it? Is there jet lag or something? Spain to Portugal. What is that header clear, Gallardi? Oh my lord, what is that defending? Okay, we're behind. With a team that honestly now is probably stronger than we put out at the start. Wow, okay, Gallardi, who scored the first goal, all the place he could have headed that, puts it right back in there, and then Vitic with something similar. So our centre backs have not helped out there at all, really. And we go 2-1 down. We've got a corner, though. Right, come on. Let's wake up, guys. Mannix Merck. Goalkeeper has done a bit of a shocker there. It's deflected, and it's actually been missed by us. Okay, not the time for skills, Merck. Got one more sub. What does he? Oh, I was going to do a thing at left wing. I still might. If they make it free, this is going to be really bad. We should, hopefully can still overturn it at home, but goodness me. Okay, let's freaking going to get angry at these guys soon. Let's go to that. How about that? That's probably a bit more sensible way we're going. And Gomez, on you come. And I want to berate them. I want to really berate them right now. Okay, someone's gone down. Oh, no. Vasev, why can't you be better? Then I wouldn't have to make that sub roll. So we've got no striker late here. We'll still try and up our tempo a bit, but jeez, we're going to lose actually, aren't we? Berate. Guys, what are we doing? Late attacking, but we are down a man. That's probably really dumb. And that's our second defeat all season. Familiar joined Barcelona. Shouldn't have taken the piss out of Girona, should I? Okay. Going to pick up a win to keep going in the Europa League. Yeah, I'm PO'd about that, guys. What the frick was that? We took that game quite seriously, too. And 10 days to 2 weeks. Oh, okay. That's a really bad day out. Okay. Fair play, Imki. You've done me there. Okay. Go back to what we usually do. Maybe I should have just kept it that way for that game. So yeah, Vasiev definitely stays in there now. Who on earth? We're going to have to do this, aren't we? And get Mavumbo for the moment as a striker. So Vasiev needs to really pick things up because he... where's interaction? Won't criticise recent form. Like, look at that. He wonders why he isn't starting. And we'll better rest. Right, that's a real yuck one, but I suppose in a weird way I kind of prefer it in the Europa League where we've got a chance to turn it around then in LaLiga where Real Madrid would make us pay. So let's rest these guys before Real Sociedad away. Might have regretted their resting Lorray for, well, Galati scored, so maybe not so much, but still, that's an annoying one, that. Get past them second league, it's all good, but not great. Colwell's a bit mud these days, so we will get rid of him off the shortlist. But yeah, that's a little bit out of nowhere. And Real Sociedad on the road, who probably a tougher game. Let's get the morale back up anyway. Apart from, bro, Vasiev, what are you doing here? What is your issue at the moment? Like, bro, you've got to be better. That should be right. Okay. Okay, if Atletico got Valencia, beefy, we don't really mind about that too much. Still going, that's good. So we can't make any players available for B teams in Spain because our silly assistant doesn't register them. Because he's really good at his job. So that's a complete waste of time, the B team here. Simile is injured. Jeez. 1 to 2 days. You know what? I can cop that. That's okay. It's a lot better than the striker injury. He is probably going to miss this one though, so we're probably going to get Ondo involved. Sorry, just sorting out the diabetes. So Barca beat Almeria. We do take on teams at the absolute low to be fair here in Spain because they do play Real Madrid and then Barca right before us. So we do get looked after in that regard. Teams are not exactly at peak confidence when they play Betis. Now, what do they want us to do here? Not a lot different, so we'll just stick to what works. Oh, that's big. Fair play, Osasuna. I did say they look like Osasuna earlier when we bet them 6-0. Turns out, wasn't the most ridiculous statement. They have dropped points Real Madrid. That is big for us. We'll take that. Needed a boost. So if we win this, we will be, well, 10 clear, having played one more game, but it's 7-point gap on top now instead of 5. Very handy. Very handy indeed. And I still think Barca are way too far behind to catch us, so that's a big result there. Osasuna giving us a big help out. Might be well timed too, with this off the back of a rear loss here. So, yeah, he's not going to be able to play Samoyes, so we'll get Ondo in for him, and can we do anything? We've got 2 midfielders. We'll get Guillem on the bench just in case, but yeah, that'll have to do for the moment. So let's do that, and hopefully sort. No, actually, Shaun, get your proper team out there. Seaveld and anyone else. I think that was it, really, from that previous game. Yeah, just those couple of changes. So back to the big guns. Not that we put out a huge rotation in that for Millicao game. And let's get some confidence rolling into that Europa League. And we win this, we make the Europa League for next season. Only squeezed in the final day of the season last year. So, Cammy, no secret, mate. We're so good away from home. We just lost in Portugal. We're scoring goals, yep. Our defence had been great, actually, until that previous game. So, not sure what went on there. Maybe getting rid of Leray was a mistake. Gonna have to probably risk him on that yellow card now. But Real Madrid have just dropped points, so can we make the most of that? A little bit. Keep piling the pressure on a team that are yet to do anything but win the league here in Spain since the save started. We do have the ball from the kickoff, and now really hard to tell numbers, black and green jerseys. It's a great pass early. Love that. Right, Farron inside the final third. Molina to take it to Ondo. Merck. Fine, Garcia. Right, we've got to, okay, I was waiting for that to go Gigamyan. No, okay, pot shot, just high and wide. Over Alberti in goal. But we're playing pretty well, so that's good. Some end product would be nice. I'm a little bit worried about that with Vasev in the team currently, because he really ain't going great. So we do need the likes of the Mercs, the Ondos today, the Garcias and Aguileras to score the goals, it feels like. Not that Ronaldo was in too good a form until recently. We do have the ball here though. Let's see if we can get a lead. That'd be quite nice. And hopefully hold it this time, unlike in the Europa League. Right, Garcia. Merck, we're lucky to keep that. Back to Gigamyan. Garcia takes the shot on. I think it was going wide anyway, but Alberti's pulled out the save. And we don't see the corner. Yeah, Vasev would drop there briefly onto a 6.4. He has a problem at the moment. That's actually quite a good clearance though from Santos. And Vasev's done well. He's quite good in his movement off the ball, Vasev. But it's just the end product which is a concern. Oh, that's good though. That's really good though. Fair play. I was begging him Deluxe. He's got an assist. Aguilera. Oh, I can't keep doing the genie in the ball every time he scores. But he has picked that one up. But that's Vasiev with a lovely little pass there and Ondo to get it up to him, but lovely dink that into the top corner, and we've got our 1-goal lead. Now this time, hopefully we defend. Looking at you fellas at the back. And maybe score a few more as well. So not the most encouraging start, as I say that, is it? They're inside our final third. Oh no. Yep, that checks out. All over them. They've done nothing. We score a goal. They get a penalty. Yep. Well done, Molina. I'll have to drop you soon, actually. You were great at the start of the season, but you're starting to pick up cards and just, that was dumb. So, can Santos keep us a goal up? Yes! Oh, huge, right. You saved Molina. I guess I praise. Oh, that's a big one. Santos comes up big, the former Spurs goalkeeper. Spurs goalkeeper coming up big. We never ever heard that. You can tell it's a video game. Gigamyan with the throw-in. Up to Vasiev. Did he stay on there? Must have. Garcia to Merck. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that's a finish. That's a finish from Pablo. And we've got a 2-goal lead. Interesting how he got there, but we've got a 2-goal lead. I'm not sure it's possible through the physics of the human body, this, because he's somehow swiveled quite a way there. But what a finish. Gets the archer out, and our captain makes it 2-0. So this is more like it. Whatever reason, just a little bit off it on the road in the Europa League. Back to our homeland on the road, and we're a little bit better. Lucky that they didn't make it 1-1, but oh, not again. Oh my lord, why are we trying to, like, blow a lead every time here? The woodwork that time. A penalty earlier. We've got a 2-0 lead, but geez, it could easily be a different story this game. I think I saw Gigamyan a bit tired, but apparently he's okay. I will take off Molina, just send the message. So Nelson on for him. Address the team. I guess you're playing well because you're 2-0 up. I do want to say that you're kind of getting a bit sloppy out there after we score. But it's a 2-0 lead, so I can't be too negative, especially after we just lost the game before this. Oh my lord, who was that? Gigamyan, okay. That was sleepy to say the least. Sick on the ball here for Sociedad. How have we not got any of those balls? Anyway, the shot's wide, thankfully. Now Santos will hoof this clear for us. Being our best player today. The goalie. Sociedad spread it out wide. Aspi back to Aramburu. Oh, it's a good run. It's a good run. It's a goal. They're back in it all right. So lucky they've blown their chances earlier. Sick makes it 2-1. Not great defending that. And it's game on all of a sudden. And they do have a goal kick. Hopefully going to win the ball back from this. Gigamyan is a bit tired. Vidics, the one who's having a bit of a stinker out there on a 6.5. Oh, that's a great touch though from Vasiev. Please bury it. There, he's back. Thank goodness. Right, free one. Finally scores a goal. That was a good outreach foot here from the header from Nielsen. Just to take it beyond their number 2. Herrero. And the finish is good as well. 3-1 up. Lovely work there from the Bulgarian brute up top. And that could be handy. Thinking about Europa League in a couple of days, which we are going to have to take seriously, unfortunately. Right, I will try and get some of these tired guys off here for 2-goal leads. So Abubakar at right back, and we'll switch out our wingers. So I'll still go Mavambo up out right, even though we're training him as a striker currently, and Gomez out left. And now it's Merck who's a bit tired. If we can make it 4, we will take Merck off because he's a bit too important to be risking, honestly. That's a horrible pass from him there, but we're going to get it back safely. Seafield. Gomez. Ondo, long ranger, but never really threatening. Bit of a Hollywood dive there from Alberti. So, Merck and Vidic, who are a little bit tired, as well as Seafield. Get to 10 minutes to go, and I'll make this final sub, ideally. Alright, I think we can do it now. We'll get Merck off. He's going to be the one that drops down. We'll get Caliver on for him. When we get the chance, eventually. Should probably be time wasting too, actually. Just to make sure. But weird game, this one. We're lucky that penalty save is going to come back and be very big, because that really could have turned things. Late highlight, but don't think it's going to be much to it. Ondo's just tried to milk a clean tackle. But back in Spain, we're going to pick up a win. Nice tackle that from Abubakar. Try and get up that 6.4. Oh, Varsiev misses a big chance. But thankfully, he's actually put out a good performance here. 3-1. Very hairy at times, but make the most of Real Madrid slipping up, which is the main thing. So it's looking very good now in LaLiga. A 10-point gap, albeit we've played one more game, over Robin van Persie's Real Sociedad, who are now 7th. Yeah, I guess that was a good win. It's a 3-1 win. Looks really good on paper, doesn't it? Also no prediction for that one. Whoopsie. We'll get one going for the Europa League shortly. No. We should probably do a who goes through, actually, shouldn't we? I'll put the score in the comments in the vote too, just to make sure you guys know that they do have a goal advantage. Yeah, we did what we needed to. Yes, that was. Yeah, I didn't think we were great there, but we got the job done. Let's go forward. We have qualified for the Europa League next season. Happy days. Varsiev, a lot better from you. That's your best performance in frickin' ages. Hold on, what's happened here? You stormed out over that, bro. Come on, mate. You've been at Man United in the past, and that's the question that made you lose your cool? Mate, how are you losing your cool when we're winning games? Like, are you allergic to winning? Is that your problem? It's a very odd thing to do. Right. So hopefully Samoyes, he should be fit for this next one, so we can get him in there and actually starting. And yeah, we'll try and keep this team, despite some yellow card risks. Want to keep on going in the Europa League and earn that European money. But we've qualified for the Europa League, really. That's probably locked up Champions League. How big a gap there would be over 4th at this stage. Coaching. Yeah, sure, that'll work. So no, he's Marisa. We don't want him to not be shooting. We've already done what we should be doing in the LaLiga this season, so that's great. We can absolutely bin off if we have a stinker from now, no issues at all. But we're in a great position to win the league, so let's try and do that, please. But before then, let's try and actually, you know, make the Europa quarters, which would be bare minimum. I think the board want us to make the semis in this comp, I think, so it would be a problem if we stuff this up. I do wish these all wouldn't come into the inbox. It does slow down a bit. Right, I've just lost a game. That might help us out. At home, let's hope we can bear these guys a bit. Need to win. Need to win by 2 if we want to go through without extra time. So the prediction is who goes through. They have a 2-1 lead, so remember that. It's holy Salt of Ego. It's a pumping. So quite heavy favourites for this one, as you'd expect, but disappointing that we lost the away league. 1-1, I'll be a lot more confident. At home, we should really still be going through, but just makes it a bit more dicey. Especially if our goalkeeper's injured. What are you doing to me, FM? Don't be long term. Don't be long term. 3 to 4 weeks. Yikes. Okay. Tell you what, the music's appropriate. Leave it to the physio. Oh, creep. Right, this is a problem. Manal, who's our second best keeper, also injured for 10 days to 3 weeks. There's this guy. Under 19 squad. Come on, please be someone. It's not the guy who I told to sod off earlier. Oh god, it is. I think he's better though, isn't he? Up to the senior squad. Oh, you're going to be a pest about it, aren't you? You want to be a first team goalkeeper? Here's your chance, mate. Yeah, that's really not good. There's no sneaky good goalkeepers here, is there? No, because he's out on loan. Yikes. Okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting little period then, isn't it? On paper, they're quite good games, to be fair, to be without a goalie, but yeah, it's not ideal. Had to be Spursy our goalie, didn't he? Had to get injured before a big game. Couldn't handle being in the game itself. It's like he wanted to get, it's like he's trying to do what they're doing in real life. He's relegated himself from playing. Oh, that's a tough one for Real Madrid. Their game in hand at home to Atletico. That would make me feel better if they lost that. Right, I'm gonna just stick to my guns here because we were so average that first one. Or I might go balanced. That's probably a more sensible thing to do here. We'll do that. Right. So a slight change, but nothing too wild. really hate the goalkeeping injury situation. But it is what it is. Right, can we go through? A goal down on our, like, third choice goalie. It might even be fourth, honestly. But it is what it is. Yeah, he's 1.5. He's the same. There's not much between them. He's in a lot better match sharpness, so we're going to have to use him. Okay. I hope I don't lose. Okay. If we play well, the goalkeeper won't need to do much anyway. So let's do that defensive unit this time. Nielsen's tempting actually, but too late now. Make the most of home advantage. For the love of all that's good, do your jobs. Terry, Maxi foot, that's a really weird... Is that a foot fetish website, or is this about football? I can't really tell. I want to play well in every match. Yeah, hopefully they're fragile, and I would like to attack. Yes, right. Maxi foot, what sort of name is that for a football paper? I suppose maximum football or something, but it's a little bit... It's not clear, is it? But anyway, the Europa League anthem, will it be the last time we hear it? It could be. For a while, because we need to win this. Oh, Jesus in goal. Let's all pray that he doesn't let us down. The goalie's a lot taller too, don't... Yeah. Right, we need to win this. Ideally by more than... or 2 or more, so we don't go to extra time. On the front foot early. Not a great pass, but we do get away with it there. Need a big European night here in Betis. Molina into the box. Oh, great work. There we go. That's what exactly the start we need. Vasev, the start we did last season. Score goals. Okay. 40 seconds in. We're locked up. Just got to remember that if they get on the attack and our defence does bad things, that's not good today, because it looks good when you've got Jesus in goal, but he's not awesome. So we don't want him to be doing too much. The number 36, that's a wild number for a goalkeeper. I suppose it's what's left over. Surprised he even has a number, to be fair. We didn't have to give him one before the game. But let's hope that he doesn't have to do a lot. This Gigamyan, 5 minutes in, is starting to cook here, right. So, Merck, Garcia, Seafeld, Long Ranger. Ooh, I was waiting for that to go out to Molina, but took on the shot. Corner, nothing doing. But at least it's an encouraging start. Now let's get out of that area of the field. Thank you. We want to be playing a lot of football today. In this half, exactly, Merck. That's what I want to see from you. Giving us that corner, far post, goalie. Oh, have a shot while they're out. Oh, it's just not quite dipped from Aguilera. We'll encourage. It's been a good start anyway. We've got rid of the deficit. But now it's Famalicão on the ball. Hopefully we're going to get this back off them, because I really don't want to see Jesus doing anything in this. Oh, that's a bit wild, that. We've got the ball. Vasev in the box. Puts it away. We've got the lead. 2-0, 20 minutes in. If it stays this way, we're going through. Hopefully we put the foot down even more, though, because I really don't trust our goalkeeper. He's a sulky lad. He wants to be the first choice. He is currently, but certainly not going to give him a contract extension for it. with his 1.5-star current and 3.5-star white potential. But we've got the lead. We've turned around that deficit from the first leg. The left-hand side doing all the creating, and that's great from Gigamyan. The players might be reacting well to the fact we've put out an absolute dog goalkeeper. As Molina starts to go forward. Aguilera, Simoes, Molina. Aguilera in there. It's a blocked shot on Varsev. For some reason, Molina ran away from the ball as it was coming back out to him. But we still get a throw-in, which we don't see. And now we get one. It's on the other side. Can this right-hand side start to do something? Not looking likely. We're drifting out left again. Oh, the ball for Varsev. It's wide and he's offside. Key highlight. There's a whistle in there for something. But, oh, Aguilera's going to be given a ton of space there. Off he goes. Goes down. Nothing doing. Simwe's there to recover, though. Molina. Nobody meaner. Merck. Oh, the footy's lovely. And Garcia puts it wide off a deflected shot before then. We are still only one goal up on aggregate, so it's still a bit dicey, but the action's happening in the right part of the field. Especially from what we're seeing highlight-wise. And we're on the attack again, it looks like. Garcia up to Gigamyan. Merck. Okay, that's alright. We've got that ball back. Garcia, Gigamyan on the overlap. Up, he might take this on himself. Scores a Europa League goal. Right, that's what we need, a cushion goal. And we've done it in pretty quick time as well, honestly. Happy with how this is going. I think the in-betweeny, instead of just fully bypassing the press, we still play through it sometimes. That seems to suit. Now let's get into half time. Unscathed. Good half from you, Jesus. You haven't had to do much, but they have 2 shots on target. It's a fair play. Right. All looking good out there. Let's not change a thing. We'll keep them happy. Don't switch off. Please don't switch off. And run away. With a 3-0 lead on the day. 4-2 up on aggregate. My worst nemesis. It's amazing how often I used to get that word wrong on YouTube videos. It's a nightmare when you try and say it quickly. Okay, Jesus, good foot control. Don't get too confident. Okay, that's okay. You played a smart pass. You've actually done better than Santos does sometimes. Garcia out to Gigamyan. Oh, Merck, can he find Varsev? No, he'll find Simoes. 4-0, 5-2. And it's starting to look a bit comfy. Thankfully. Merck, finds his midfield buddy. Just wrong-footed the goalkeeper there. And we've got a 3-goal lead with 35 minutes remaining. So hopefully we can start to think about doing the rotaties here. Yeah, Mavambo. Get on. As well as Gomez. Seafeld, now he's actually a smart one to get off here on a yellow. So let's get Altamira. Do I see Ray as well? He's on a yellow too, I think. Now it's going to be a bit of a... I'll hold off a little bit because Simwe is just coming back from an injury, so... And of course, we're a little bit light at striker for a wee while too. So getting Vasev off if he completes a hat-trick might not be the worst idea either. As Simoes plays that back out to Gomez. It's a bit of a rush clearance. I'm not sure if this highlights anything or if it's just because we're about to do some subs. Mavambo in there. Block shot. Corner. And indeed, that was it. With the subs going through. Praise again. It's been a very good display, this. Given the iffy nature of what we've put in goal, I'm extremely happy with how dominant we've been in the highlights. As Abubakar now goes forward, Mavambo. Merck. Across there, Vasev looking for the hat-trick. But it's poked away from him at point-blank range. Yellow, but I think it was for them. Oh, that's good from you, Lorette. Now we start to go forward again. Gomez. Oh, Cooks his man. Simoes. Back to Gomez. Might take on the shot. Good save. We take the corner short. Anything going to happen from it? Tell you what, Abubakar's got space. He's in the corner. It wasn't an awesome shot, but he tried. There's Lorette. Centre back taking a corner. Really need to sort that out, don't we? Oh, never mind. Never mind. What am I talking about? 5-0. Let's get off. We might take off Lorette here on that yellow. Get Misa some game time. And the comp yellow, not today. But that is an interesting way to end his time on the field. Centre back to centre back from a corner. Don't know why he's our backup taker, but he is. And he's done a good job, to be fair, because he's picked out Vidic, so... Yeah, 6-2 is actually a lot more comfy than I thought it might be. For Millicao, don't travel well. Although, maybe I've spoken too soon. They could save us some money here if they get rid of the clean sheet bonus. Would like Jesus to have some confidence going to his next game. Oh, that was a little bit dicey. Thought they might get a penny out of that briefly. And James. He was offside. Okay, I thought that was going to be blown up for something else. Into the extra time. 3 minutes. Happy days. All right. I'm sorry. Just quickly trying to do a diabetic thing. Yeah, we're going to see this for no real reason. Because, maybe there is something. Yes, there is. He's on, isn't he? I think he's on there. Yeah, okay. Never mind. 6-0. I thought that was going to be nothing in the 94th minute of 93. It's a lovely ball from Simoes, though. He's having a game. And Gomez, just to round it off, what a thumping that is. Much more like it. Tempted to just go balanced with how we start now off the back of something like that, but it was only for Millicao. Yeah, good win. Really good. So we do get our way through to the quarters. Turn around that deficit in quite nice fashion. Sorry, just a bot who was trying to do something. Yeah, good. Yeah, that was really good. We've got Braga. That's the same league. And they're 8th compared to 3rd. I think we take that. We take that all day. Okay, if that's actually what we get, 1 million too, that's quite big for a Europa League result. So, happy days. Let's get some guys rested. Before we take on Almeria. It's probably will be last game of the stream. But that is nice. We've at least progressed in the Europa. Yeah, I'll deal with that later. The extra recovery and stuff. We're going to have to throw in when these fixtures do go in the calendar. Guillem. In you go. That was the backup. No, he's still out for in 9 days to 3 weeks. Hey, the Zaniac. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, geez, we're still without these goalkeepers for a wee while. It could end up being a problem, eh? So Jesus is going to have to do God's work for us these next couple of weeks. Our third choice goalkeeper. Board delighted, so I think we've made it deep enough in Europa now too, based on that. No. But they took that off earlier. I don't know what's happened there. Anyway, Almeria, they are in 13th. They are not happy because they've got this schedule right now with us just off the back of Real Madrid and Barcelona, who thumped them. And we are 10 clear of Real Madrid after the 6-0 win over them earlier. So, happy times. Training, I let my assistant do it, but I do make sure they're recovering the day after because he's a bit useless at that, especially when Europa League gets thrown in. So that and the match review, I'm doing that myself, but otherwise everything else he's doing. Just making sure we actually do proper recovery and stuff. I did do those guys, didn't I? No, there we go. But otherwise, I'm just letting, budgets, because we've qualified for the Champions League. Yeah, we're 30 points clear, aren't we? So that makes sense. We're qualified for the Champions League with 10 games to go. So we're definitely not in the Europa League next season. Now, how much money? We've had over 100 million the past 2 years here. The club, though, are in £100 million of debt, but of course that's going to be improved by the Champions League. I reckon we'll get about 100 again. I hope we will. Oh, yes. 132 million. We can definitely improve where we need to. That is lovely. So, that's what we like to see. What happened at the Bernabeu? Did they drop points again? That's right, they played Atletico Madrid, didn't they? They might have drawn the derby. They did draw the derby 3-3. Oh, Real Madrid, they don't like this pressure, do they? Only time they've been put under any. Oh, they rescued it too, didn't they? Jude's back, that might help them. So he's just come back from injury, Jude Bellingham. But boy, they've rescued it there in the 89th minute. So I think for this game, I have been pretty stuck on playing through the press, but we looked pretty good there before when we were balanced, so I might just leave the build-up strategy on balance now and see how it goes against a team like Almeria. We'll get a prediction going for this next one anyway. We are at home. So last one of the stream, if you want to try and earn a few more channel points. And then back on Wednesday night, New Zealand time, 6:30-ish mine time. Which I believe is like 7:30 AM UK time, same day. Let's check what UK time is what now. It might actually be the other way around. It is. So 5:30 AM. A little bit early, but is what it is. Your Mal's back for them too. We might have been helped out by a few big player injuries here this season, honestly. Yamal, although the fact that they didn't play him in the 2 league games against us but did in the Copa del Rey is a little bit wild with Lamine Yamal. But yeah, Real Madrid definitely have had a couple of big names out. Mr. Bellingham in particular, although I think Chelsea are going to sign him. in the save, it looks like. When is this round of 16 in the Europa coming up? We better get Braga now if that's what they told us. Oh, new contract. Tell you what, I think we might have to sign that new contract because they're giving us a lot of money to work with. Are we wanted by anyone? No. Okay. Yeah. I think we take a contract. I want $150,000. Okay, 140 will do. Thank you. Right. New 3-year contract because we love it here so much. The team's making us think this is a good idea. Now, okay, they actually do want us to play through the press. Okay. But there we go. That should hopefully make the players happy. And I'm not sure if this is someone watching the stream, but thank you, Chinny Young, for the sub on YouTube. Greatly appreciated. You don't get the cool noises because, you know, it's not how it's set up, unfortunately. Right, I see our backup goalkeeper and first choice. Well, it's probably back up again now is Mendes, but they are coming back into rehab, which is nice, especially the goalkeeper. Because we are going to need Jesus to do a job for us here. So let's try and finish what's been a pretty good stream. Did lose a game, but it was the first league. I mean, bashed for Millicao in the second. Dropped points at Barca, but, you know, there's worse. Yeah, we're playing for the press, seeing as that's what the ass man's told us to do. Yeah, the good team out there. Yeah, I really want Manel back. He's still injured too, isn't he? Yeah, he is. 5 days, so we'll just leave him out. So yeah, the good team. Vassiv up top, starting to find some form, thankfully. And again, really want to make sure that Jesus isn't going to do a lot, but LaLiga might be a bit tougher than in the Europa League, maybe. Yep, the media thing. That talk seems to work an absolute treat. And Lewis, you see that sound? At least I can tell that is actually at least a sporting publication. Yeah, all about the fans. We should play well, and I mean they're 13th, so yeah, if we play well, we should come out on top. Right, up the Betis. Four, 2, 3, 1. They're sticking to what a lot of Spanish teams do. And let's crack into it. They are in the blues. That's what you call that. The sky with the navy sleeves. Let's crack into it. And amongst the budgets and the new contract, that took a little bit longer than I thought getting to this game. But hopefully a bit of swagger off the back of a bit of a pumping we put on for Millicao as we host Almeria. Just took me a while when I saw UGA to figure out who we were playing again there. But yes, Almeria. And on top of them early. The first highlight, though, is a goal kick to them, which we do win back. Vassiv starting to find his goal-scoring touch now. He's back in there with RPM being injured. So let's hope that continues. Well, it's a nice ball out to the genie in a bottle. Aguilera takes on the shot. Decent save from Stankovic. Not quite stinking out the joint just yet. Well, encourage. It's been a good start without goals. which I suppose is a concern, but hopefully didn't use too many up on Famalicão. That's good from Gigamyan there. Wins that ball back nice and cleanly. Vidic pings it up to Merck, out to Gigamyan. Forward to Garcia. Merck. Toe pokes that nicely out to Molina. Did a lot of good stuff that previous game on this left-hand side. FM, I'm sorry, that's not a key highlight. Oh, okay, maybe it still is going to be, but you're really stretching it there. Is they going to try and make their way out from the back here? Hopefully they'll do a bad job, but they haven't too much. And we get the ball back, Merck. Okay, what's this highlight game? Okay, we get it back through Merck again. Sorry, this is a long one. It's a long one for not much so far. But here we go, left-hand side again, Aguilera. In there, no. Garcia keeps it in, no, okay. Back to Gigamyan. It's in there, it's a block shot after all that. What's, now then I can, yeah, after all that you don't show me the corner. Sure. Sure, FM. How's Vidic on a 6.4 when they've had no shots? That's a bit wild. Well, encourage. Right, can we get a goal here, guys? It's been half an hour of playing with our food now. Let's get something done. Simoes. No, let's work the ball into the box, guys. Come on. But we are all over them, to be fair. Just it screams of a FMing. This. When you're so dominant without scoring, we're on the ball. Okay. Seaval to Merck, who drops a bit deep. Thankfully, we stretched them wide. Aguilera inside to Simoes. Molina is going to go to Aguilera again. Got to score this time, surely. Yes, Gigamyan, there we are. Right. Starting to find some goal scoring touch out right back. And we get a well-deserved lead in this game because Almeria have done absolutely nothing. Thankfully, we've finally put the ball in the back of the net. So 1-0, 7 shy of half-time. We can praise you now, guys, because you are playing well. Let's get one more before the half, eh? Got to remember too, we do have Jesus in goal, so it kind of makes the whole FMing even more likely. There's Garcia in there. Headed away, they clear it, but Simoes, it's going to be just a waste of time before the half, it feels like, although Aguilera might do something. Or, no, the referee blows it up. Okay, 1-0. Pretty good. Hold on, ref. Now, Vasev ain't going well, but the lack of options in Vidic, I don't see how our centre-back can be on a 6.4, given they've had no shots and a 21% possession. Like, how is he just... He probably hasn't been able to do anything. Yeah, we're doing well, but can do a bit better. Seems really harsh at the back there, that rating. I get Vasev, because we've only got one goal, but... Like, what's Vidic done that I haven't seen? Anyway, make it 2-0. I'll probably think about a few more subs here. We've got Mavambo training as a striker in the meantime, but it's not really... I mean, he is pacey. Could be fun. 6.3 might actually have to do that shortly, but let's hopefully make it 2-0 first from this corner. Merck, Simoes, Aguilera. Seaveld, as I think we've had the song already today. Anyway, Garcia's shot saved. Another corner. Come on, guys. I think we've had this. Oh, am I going mental? Anyway. Oh, wow. Stankovic, he has stunk out the joint there, and Vidic's going to get himself off a horrific rating. So with that in mind, we'll get Mavamba on that top here. just because Vassiev ain't playing well. And yeah, 2-0. That was way too easy. The short corner, if we eventually get there once the game stops stuttering. Aguilera in there, and the goalkeeper's just not. He might have put money on us. It's all the only way I can describe what's happened there. And Vidic gets off a 6.4, you'd think, which is, I really don't know why he was on a 6.4. I'm going on about it, but it's a mental rating for a centre-back against a team with no shots. But now he's on a 7.4, so that might have been legitimately the first thing he did all game. As Aguilera trips over himself, but we get the ball back and he's back on it here. And there, it's a goal. Similarly, might have been a penalty if not for that. Mavambo probably would have gone down. And that makes it free, so now we put the foot down. He gets the assist, but tell you what, he's looking for a pen there, not an assist to Mavambo. But 3-0. Now, do we start thinking about fitness of these guys? Jeez, I tell you what, Mavambo up top might be a go, because since he's come on, the highlights are flowing. And so are the goals. Holy! Vidic gets a double. 4-0, right. Real Madrid in pain seeing this, as I've just dropped points in a couple of games in a row. And of course with the 6-0 we put on them earlier, just completely turning around the goal differential. So both our wing backs and Aguilera, that does still leave one more sub, so we might do that actually. Well, we've got a chance to give these guys a freshen up. So I don't know if that's our next game, but we've got Atletico Madrid coming up, who took points off us earlier in the season, albeit that was when they're at home. And now it's Garcia or Merck. I reckon Merck offers a very smart idea here. Calvo can get some game time, so making our subs early. Let's hope it doesn't backfire, but I don't think it will, because 37 shots to 0. Only thing they're going to do now, hopefully, is take away the clean sheet bonus and save the club some money. And if they keep playing like that, is that Jadon Sancho? It's a J Sancho. Might be a bit too old. Oh, Mavambo. Was he on? Looked a bit too good to be true there. Yeah, I think it was too good to be true. Offside, so that one won't count, but he has been great since he's come on up top. And the replay. And yeah, it's not really close, is it? So let's just carry on. Keep praising, because it's eventually been a good performance. Mavambo with 2 assists inside about 5 minutes after he came on, up top. Which I'd love to see. Abubakar has gone down, but that was pretty clean, so no pen. And it is going to be Almeria here, who do try and do something against us for the first time all game. Remember, we've got a really average goalkeeper in, so if they get a shot off here, it could be interesting. Not on target, though. The first shot of the game. And that's going to pretty much do it. I think 4-0, unless we score a really late one like in the Europa League. But no, 4-0. Lovely stuff. Game. There we go. Absolute battering there of Almeria. And Real Madrid didn't play. So we've now, with 12 clear of them, 81. That's a good... They've won the league with that amount previously. Yeah, good win. Good win. And that will be all she wrote gameplay-wise for today. We'll just get through this quickly. Yep, we're good. We're good. It was good. Yeah, we are in a great spot. Obviously, the win first up over Real Madrid was massive, and not losing to Barcelona helped as well. But yeah, that was a pretty good stream outside that slight scare we had in the Europa League, but 6-0 in the second leg, so that was all right. So yeah, that's a really good stream. Real Madrid are dropping points. We'll have a quick look at them. Oh, they playing them Barca in the Champions League. No wonder they're out of it because of Barcelona. They are. I tell you what, Alonso's going to be in a bit of strife. I wouldn't expect them to drop too many more points in their final 10 games. And they will have a Copa del Rey final at some stage too. Probably against Barcelona. It is. Wait, hold on. No, well, it could be. Or Atletico Madrid. So either way, they've got some big games coming up. But they have just been dropping points of late, Real Madrid. So that's quite handy. But we're in a good spot. Lovely spot. We do indeed have Braga in the quarterfinals. So that's coming up next stream as well. And should be a youth intake coming up as well. But thank you for coming in today, guys. Greatly appreciated. If you enjoyed the stream, consider dropping a follow, because a few came over from the raid from Darth Leg, and thank you to Darth Leg for that raid. We'll go and raid someone now. If, the caveat, if there's someone online, because New Zealand time is a bit wild sometimes for what is going on. I tell you what, Benny's live, so that could work. He's doing an unofficial test stream, so this could be interesting, but honestly, I don't know if he's doing 26, but we'll go raid him anyway, because Benny's a good lad. Is he still the only sub here? Can't check from here, but I think he's the only sub to the channel, so we'll go raid him and pay it off to him. He's a good lad. And yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday night, my time, 6:30ish. So I know a lot of you are from the UK. Hopefully it's going to be a decent time for you guys to come and check things out. Is that... Yes, mature audiences. Cool. Is that working? It is. Cool. Right. So catch you guys on Wednesday. Hopefully we keep going in the 12 points clear of 9 to go in the Liga. So all going well there. Europa League pushes well Braga in the quarterfinals. But I'll catch you guys then on Wednesday night, my time, Wednesday morning UK time. And have a good start to your week. Bye.